Hello and welcome to another video from Sustenance Uncovered, the only channel you need to not only survive the current apocalypse but actually enjoy it. And today's video is going to be another fig video. This one is about the biology of a fig because this is very important. The fig tree is one of the few trees to ever alter a religion, and it's actually altered too. But we're going to talk about one of them. This tree right here that you're looking at has what people think is fruit hanging on it. But that isn't fruit, that's a flower. It's just inside out. Now this causes a problem. The flowers are called figs, but the male flower is called a caprifig. And they look identical. You cannot tell the difference between them. Scientists can't tell the difference. But if you put one in your mouth and start eating it, you'll instantly know the difference because figs are food and caprifigs are not. So how does this thing get pollinated? Well, that's what scientists... Well, that's what elitists wanted to know because they were trying to propagate figs and create the perfect fig back at the turn of the century. So they sent scientists down to study figs in South America and to bring some back. They brought back 200 and some odd varieties. When they couldn't get them to pollinate, they sent the scientists back to get the fig wasp to pollinate them because there's a wasp that absolutely has to be around a fig for it to be pollinated. In fact, the wasp cannot live without the fig tree, and the fig tree cannot live without the wasp, not even for 2 days. The life cycle of a fig wasp is 48 hours. They're born and they die in 48 hours. Without a fig tree, they can't do any of that. So scientists went down and grabbed some of these fig wasps to pollinate their 200 and some odd trees, brought them back to the States, and guess what? The wasp would only pollinate one variety, because every variety of fig tree had a different variety of wasp. Now remember, evolution is supposed to happen over gazillions of years. And with the fig tree, what happens is if a fig tree evolves, then a wasp has to evolve. And we're not just talking about one tree and one wasp. We're talking about a fig tree has to evolve on the same day that the caprifig tree evolves, on the same day that the male fig wasp evolves, and on the same day that the female fig wasp evolves. When they brought back their fig wasp, they would only pollinate one variety. That means 200 and some odd times fig trees have evolved on the same day that their mate, as well as the two fig wasp pollinators evolved. Okay, I know evolutionists are not going to have a problem with this, but at the time they did. And so the entire religion of evolution had to be changed to also have the theory of coevolution. That's right, you can look that word up. Coevolution came into existence to explain how in the world a plant and an animal, which are not connected, both evolved on the same day in a process that takes millions of years. Boy, that's stupid. If you don't want to survive, don't listen to me.